Queens and Kings! We will have another educational video, so don't switch another channel and just keep on watching. Module 7, Lesson 2, Netizenship and Netiquette in Online Communities. The objectives in this module is to first define Netizenship and Netiquette. Second, formulate a set of Netiquette guidelines. And the third, create a video to promote Netiquette. It is important for us to be responsible in using media to avoid the risk of being in danger when using the media. Being a responsible netizen means you need to respect everyone using the internet. This will help us to be liable in deciding if you really need the information that you've seen in the media. First, let's define what is netizen. So a netizen is an internet citizen having an active participation in the online community, particularly the internet. A netizen is someone who uses the internet. Being a responsible netizen in using media is very important for us nowadays because some of us are not using the media right and responsibly. Second, what is netizenship? Netizenship is the citizenship in the internet or in the virtual world. In fact, new forms of online participatory social communication have empowered users as we witness the rise of cyber activism and netizenship. Communication models and theory may represent useful ways of depicting communication processes and interactions. However, due to the rapidly changing nature of media technology, they are hard-pressed to capture the complexity of current reality. Next is, what is netiquette? So netiquette refers to the rules of socially accepted behavior that needs to be observed in writing, an email, texting, and other communication on the web. Netiquette is short for internet etiquette. Just like etiquette is a code of polite behavior in society, netiquette is a code of good behavior in the internet. Here are some netiquette guidelines an online student should follow. First, protect your reputation. Your online reputation is an essential component of your personal brand. When you protect your online reputation, you safeguard your brand, and a successful career or business can only be cemented in a solid rock brand foundation. Whether in real or in virtual world, you are the same person. Do only what is appropriate and share information that does not harm any person. Second, respect others. Respect means you accept somebody for who they are, even when they're different from you or you don't agree with them. Respect in your relationships build feelings of the trust, safety, and well-being. Respect doesn't have to come naturally. It is something that you learn. Respect begets respect. Treat everyone with respect, even if you have not seen them or him or her in person. Be judicious about what you say on your own and others' page. Third, express yourself clearly. Be mindful on your emotions. Gather your thoughts beforehand. Avoid rehearsing history. Communicate clearly and respectfully. Set solid boundaries. Focus on compromise. Communication online is difficult because emotions are not evident during communication. Miscommunication usually takes place because your facial expression and your body language cannot be seen, and your tone and the tone of your voice cannot be heard. And then fourth is remember the intellectual property. Intellectual property protection is critical to foster innovation. Without protection of ideas, businesses, and individuals would not reap the full benefits of their inventions and would focus less on research and development. Ideas online are products of intelligence of others. If you need to cite them, acknowledge the authors. And then for the fifth one, check the spelling, grammar, and pronunciation. Good writing means good manners. We do not want to waste other people's time reading our post, which is incomprehensible. And for the sixth one, pause before you post. Pause before you post is a movement to remind students to carefully consider the consequences of posting something online. Whether they are posting something private about themselves or something hurtful about someone else. The cost can be steep. Take note, whatever you post becomes permanent. Therefore, think twice or thrice before you click and send. Next is for number 7, think before you post anything online or share information in emails. What you post online can be seen by anyone. Sharing personal information with others you do not know personally is one of your biggest risks online. Sharing sensitive information such as your address, phone number, family members' names, car information, passwords, work history, credit status, social security numbers, birth date, school names, passport information, driver's licenses, insurance policy numbers, loan numbers, credit or debit card numbers, or PIN numbers, and bank account information is risky and should be avoided. Consider removing your name from websites that share your personal information obtained from public records with anyone on the internet. Providing all these publicly will make you prone to identity theft. Think of the role you represent. As a son or as a daughter, you represent your family. And as a student, you represent your school. You do not want your family or school to be put to shame by what you do. And lastly, be responsible and ethical. To emphasize having responsibility means to take control, being accountable of your actions, and facing the possible consequences that may occur. Equally important, regulating the internet means to set standards, rules, and controlling what citizens have access to on the World Wide Web. The internet should have the responsibility to be ethically regulated because copyright infringement occurs at an alarming rate. Numerous governments have access to their citizens' information or control over the internet. And it's entirely by censoring what citizens shouldn't see. Huge corporations are taking advantage of consumers with e-commerce and tracking users' preferences, and social media can change the views on people's opinions and cause disruptions in the spread of new information. To commence with, The internet should have the responsibility to be ethically regulated as copyright infringement takes place at a disturbing level. This has been Queen Salve reminding you to think before you click. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.